Unfortunately, we've met with many members here recently that when we're sitting down with them, we're explaining their system, explaining how it works, and what to expect from the system. You can tell that they have basically been lied to.
Following multiple complaints from United members about unscrupulous solar installation firms, the co-op's energy advisors are issuing a red alert to consumers who are considering putting the panels on their properties. Hello, I'm John Davis. As more members throughout the service territory look into power provided by the sun, several have called United and recounted tall tales of panel production, high-pressure sales techniques, and even incomplete installation. Troy Lucas is a real estate agent and United member in Cleburne. He recently had solar installed to help defray the cost of energy use in his home. Though he did research prior to the installation, he said his installers falsely told him that the solar system would bring his overall energy bills down to zero. They also misquoted him the amount of rebate money he would receive back from United for the installation.
There was already a 3-day window right of rescission that had passed where I couldn't back out. And they hadn't even installed them, they hadn't done anything yet. And I called the company and I said, you know, I'm having some second thoughts about this because the numbers I'm seeing aren't matching up to what you guys are telling me. And they said, sorry, you're out of your 3-day window. You either pay us 20% of what the total cost is or you let us install them.
Lucas said he decided to go ahead with the installation, but the misinformation he received gave him mixed feelings. While he doesn't regret installing the solar, he wished he had asked more questions and had more time to verify the system's production. Lucas said it currently produces only 60% of what was promised.
I wish I had been told better information up front by the company that sold them. I wish I had done a little bit more research before I bought them, and then I would have known to ask the right questions when the salesman came to try to sell me the solar panels.
84-year-old Godley resident Ellen Waters said that she too wasn't happy with the way her solar installers handled her process. She said that she also experienced high-pressure sales tactics and is yet to have the installation completed to her satisfaction.
So now I'm facing paying off my loan. The work is not completed, and I am now in the process of getting someone else to come out and do the work that I've already paid for.
Some tactics included an unrequested preparation of a short-term loan at a bank Waters had never used before. She said she suspected problems after the disconnection of her salesman's telephone number following her signing of the contract and his reluctance to supply her with the names and numbers of other satisfied customers. The process cost about $6,000 more than what was originally quoted.
I won't ever do another project. That's for sure. It has left me skeptical because I am from the old school. And when people tell you something, you expect it to be the truth.
Seth is United's Energy Solutions Manager. The recent volume of complaint calls he's received from members prompted him to write a consumer's guide for solar installation in the March issue of Texas Co-op Power magazine. He said that many members are unaware that United Energy Advisors are available at no charge to help them through the solar installation process.
The best advice I can give you is don't sign a contract without doing your research. Call us. We would sit down with you and go over everything, what to expect, how it works, how it affects your billing. We're more than happy to look over some of the bids and see if there's any red flags on it. So definitely get multiple bids and do your research before signing the contract. Those contracts typically have a 3-day clause that you can't get out after 3 days.
Rosser said that members who want the benefits of solar without the hassle of installation can always sign up for United's Community Solar. Signing up is free and they can receive up to 2 kilowatts of energy each month. Members who have already locked in their solar rates are seeing savings on their monthly bills. Hindsight may be 20/20, but looking back, Lucas said he wished he had called United first before going through the installation process.
And had I talked to United ahead of time, I would have had the information to talk to those salesmen and say, hey, here's the actual numbers. You know, is there a way we can match this up and come to an agreement?
You can read more about how to avoid untrue solar sales tactics in the March issue of Texas Co-op Power, or read the story at Power Talk Online at United's website. For United in the News, I'm John Davis. Thank you for joining us.
This magazine came in after I had already it was too late, because I was there, I ended up being their shark bait, I guess.